start with chapter number 18, government. So in this chapter, we will study about government. Why do we need government? Levels of government and different types of government. What is government? It is the most important elements of country जो आपके will of the country को represent करता है. It implemented and runs the administration of the state. Government is the body that governs. It makes laws and has power to enforce these laws. Governs means ये administer करता है, supervise करता है. Right? Next is need for the government. Why do we need government? So every country needs government to make decisions and get things done for the welfare of the people. When human beings live and work together, there needs to be some amount of organization. भाई कोई ना कोई organization की जरूरत होगी तभी हम क्या कर सकते हैं इसको कर सकते हैं. It requires a government to make rules and enforce them. Now let's study about the various activities of the government. So government protects the borders of the nation. ये cordial relation maintain करता है, life and personal liberty को protect करता है, food देता है लोगों को, अरेंजमेंट करता है फॉर द सेफ्टी ऑफ इट्स पीपल फ्रॉम नेचुरल डिजास्टर्स, आपका फ्लड हो गया, ड्रॉट हो गया या फिर अर्थक्वेक हो गया. ये अरेंजमेंट करता है फॉर एजुकेशन एंड हेल्थ ऑफ द सिटीजन. व्हाट इट प्रोवाइड जस्टिस टू ऑल सिटीजन, इक्वालिटी ऑल सिटीजन. एंड व्हाट इट मेंटेन्स प्राइस लेवल, जो प्राइस लेवल होता है ना कमोडिटीज का, उसको मेंटेन करके रखता है. राइट. व्हाट आर द फंक्शंस ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट? द फंक्शन इज रिस्पांसिबल. द गवर्नमेंट इज रिस्पांसिबल फॉर इंश्योरिंग सिटीजंस to help in the time of earthquake, tsunami, and mainly organizes an assistance at of the affected people. And the government decides about where to build a road, canals, hospitals, schools, or how to reduce the prices of food grains when they are expensive, and way to increase the supply of electricity, petrol, cooking gas, drinking water. और कोई disputes है, crime है, उसको भी solve करता है. और government runs several utility services जैसे postal, railway, ship, air services. ये जितने भी बिग इंडस्ट्रीज है, जैसे आपका स्टील हो गया, प्लांट हो गया, ड्रिलिंग ऑफ पेट्रोलियम, इनको मेंटेन करता है. नाउ गवर्नमेंट फंक्शन इन एन ऑर्डरली मैनर. ये परफॉर्म करता है डिफरेंट मल्टीफेरस एक्टिविटीज एफिशिएंटली थ्रू एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एंड प्लानिंग. सो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन मींस दैट गवर्नमेंट इज डिवाइडेड इनटू वेरियस डिपार्टमेंट. ये डिसीजंस लेता है एंड कैरी आउट इन एप्रोप्रिएट लेवल. एंड प्लानिंग मींस दैट इट डज वर्क ऑर्डरली इन सर्टेन फेजेस according to the resource available. जो भी resources available है उसकी basis पे करते हैं work. So the people of country has diverse political, cultural, and economic background. They have differences. Differences है उनके thoughts में, activities में. ये avoid करता है conflicts and ensure equality, opportunity to all. And several laws and rules are contained in the constitution, right? And the institution of the government is like police, court हो गया आपका, right? Army and other organs. We have three levels of government: local, state, and national level. Right? So if we talk about a single government cannot reach over billion of people. तो इतनी vast population है, तो एक ही government तो काम नहीं कर सकती. तो हमने अलग-अलग level पे, local level पे, state level पे, national level पे government को divide किया. So local level means in locality, village, town or city. State level जैसे आपको पंजाब हो गया, हरियाणा हो गया, उत्तर प्रदेश हो गया, ठीक है. एंड द नेशनल लेवल रिलेट टू एंटायर नेशन. तो इंडिया को हमने डिवाइड करा 28 स्टेट्स एंड 8 यूटी में. And every state is further divided into several districts for administration purpose. Later you will read about a local government and you will learn about how government function at the state. वो state पे कैसे function करती है, central level पे कैसे function करती है. So district administration is the unit of state governed at the district level. ये head है district magistrate का, right? And it is collector. A village, towns and cities of the district are under his supervision. So let's study about some example of the decision of Indian government at central level. ये friendly relation maintain रखते हैं रशिया के साथ. इन्होंने 500 rupees का न्यू नोट लेके आए थे. इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ 2 न्यू ट्रेन्स बिटवीन जम्मू एंड बेंगलुरु. एंड इफ वी टॉक अबाउट जैसे हरियाणा गवर्नमेंट इट्स फ्री फॉर एजुकेशन या फ्री इलेक्ट्रिसिटी प्रोवाइड करते हैं फार्मर्स को वेस्ट बंगाल के. एंड लोकल लेवल डिसीजंस आर लाइक टू कंस्ट्रक्ट कॉमनवेल्थ या कोई विलेज बनाना, चिल्ड्रंस मतलब पार्क इन द सिटी, इन सब चीजों को देखते हैं. Laws and the government. The center and the state government makes laws and every citizen of India has to follow. Without these laws, बिना इन laws के, so the government has power to take decision is not of much use. So the government has the power to enforce the decision according to the law and the persons were driving a motor vehicle, they must have a license. देखो ये सबके लिए है, ऐसे नहीं कि पर्सन के, सबके लिए. जो भी कार ड्राइव करेगा उसके पास लाइसेंस होना चाहिए, right? Otherwise, they may cause an accident and hurt themselves and other people. Any person caught driving vehicle without a license, उसको जेल भी हो सकता है, उसको फाइन भी दिया जाता है. To any action government can take and the steps people can take if they feel that a particular law is not being followed. The government ensure that only suitable persons are hired for a job with some reservation. So we can say that if any person feels that they were not hired on a job because of any discrimination, कोई डिस्क्रिमिनेशन है तो कास्ट के बेसिस पे, कलर के, रिलीजन पे, तो आप क्या कर सकते हो कि अप्रोच द कोर्ट एंड क्लेम द लॉइजनिंग नॉट फॉलो. नाउ टाइप्स ऑफ गवर्नमेंट, वी हैव डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ गवर्नमेंट: डेमोक्रेसी, मोनार्की, हियरार्की, डिक्टेटरशिप. डेमोक्रेसी इज फॉर द पीपल, बाय द पीपल एंड ऑफ द पीपल. कम्युनिटी अपने आप क्या करते हैं, अपने लीडर को चुनते हैं, राइट. इट्स अ फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट व्हिच इज इलेक्टेड बाय द पीपल, राइट. यहाँ पे आपको फ्रीडम, इक्वालिटी, दो इंपॉर्टेंट प्रिंसिपल है डेमोक्रेसी के, राइट. इफ यू टॉक अबाउट मोनार्क, इसमें जो आपका किंग होता है उसके पास वो पावरफुल होता है, उसके पास सारी पावर होती है, राइट. ये हियरार्कियल होती है. इफ यू टॉक अबाउट जैसे मोनार्कीज होती है, दे ऑफ्टन दे आर हेरिडिटरी एंड the states are governed by kings who are usually the center of military, political, administrative and judicial power. सारी पावर किसके हाथ में होती है, किंग के हाथ में होती है. The secretariat at the country generally work under the king's personal dictator, direction and supervision. In all aspects जो king होते हैं, they were almost autocratic rulers in the kingdom of Nepal. Until now it was kingdom, but now it has been converted into democracy. अब तक तो kingdom था, लेकिन अब किसमें change हो गया, democratic country. Now we have dictatorship. It is another form of government in which individual rules the state without accountability of the people. जैसे Adolf Hitler जर्मनी, ये डिक्टेटर था, अपने हिसाब से किसी भी लोग का इन्वॉल्वमेंट नहीं होता. Now universal adult franchise. So democracy has been seen in representative form of government where people do not participate directly. जो लोग हैं वो डायरेक्टली डिसीजन मेकिंग में पार्टिसिपेट नहीं करते, right? Instead they choose their representative by voting in election. The process of voting is crucial in such a representative democracy. A modern government cannot call itself democracy unless it exercises universal adult franchise. मतलब जो हर एक adult है, it has right to vote. Every adult has right to vote, and most of the democratic nations today there have been a long struggle for universal adult franchise, and not every adult in the society was given right to vote. ठीक है, पहले क्या था, सारे adult के पास right to vote नहीं था. Right, this is all in this chapter. Now move to the exercise. First is pick the correct option. District is headed by district magistrate. Our country has a democracy. Our country has a both democracy as well as monarchy. Dash is not the neighboring country, that is America. Laws are made by government. कौन बनाता है laws? Government बनाती है. Government is divided into various departments. The government has several dash to help the poor. The government has several programs to help the poor. Next is fill in the blanks. The king is the head of the state or leader in a monarchy. The government maintains dash in the country. In monarchy, the dash takes all important decisions. तो कौन लेता है? किंग लेता है. Universal adults means adult franchising. Adult has right to vote. Dash is the highest court of India. That is your Supreme Court. The government is an indication of now write T for true and F for false statement. In UK, women got the right to vote in 1920. It's true. In a democracy, government has to explain its action and defend its decision. It's true. In monarch, people can seize justice from the court against the order of monarch. False. Women in United States of America, they got right to vote in 1920. It's true, 1920 मिला था. A person belongs to age of 18 is not permitted to drive a motor vehicle. In democracy, king has absolute power to rule the country. False. Monarch no. Now first is governor, head of the state government, Supreme Court, Chief Justice of India, Prime Minister, leader of majority party, और High Court, the highest court at state level. Supreme Court आपका national level पे. Now answer the following. Explain about democratic government. Then you have to give the difference between monarch and democracy. Explain human suffrage movement. Then you have to tell the different types of government: democracy, dictatorship, monarchy. Why and how government makes laws and what is the need of government. आपको बताना है गवर्नमेंट की क्या लीडर्स के क्या क्या फंक्शंस हैं. व्हाई डू वी नीड गवर्नमेंट. आपको दो एसेंशियल फीचर्स बताने हैं डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट के. हाउ गवर्नमेंट अफेक्ट आवर डेली लाइफ, राइट. व्हाई इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट दैट पीपल अबाइड बाय लॉज. Which type of government would you prefer to have? Give the reason and why it is important for the people to be involved in a decision, right? This is all in this chapter. Hope you understood. Now we will meet in the next class. That's all for today. Thank you.